Hello and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community with your host Inez and Chiquita, keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered.
Hello, hello, hello.
What up, dear?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Lot.
It seems like I haven't seen you forever, but really I have. But
I know. I actually need to make an appointment soon.
You do?
I just realized, it's like, have I made my normal, what is the 4-week schedule appointment?
Yes.
So I need to make that.
You need to.
And get it going and stuff. It's time, especially with the way the weather is changing.
Yes.
Got to get that facial. I'm telling you.
Yeah, get yourself ready and get your skin prepared for the winter, which I highly recommend. A skin tip is, especially for your skin, our skin goes through so much. It's the most exposed. It's the biggest organ of our body because, regardless of what everybody says, it's outer, it's exposed. And it goes through, the summertime, it was hot, it's still pretty warm, the weather is. But by doing facials seasonally, if ideally you want to do it every 4 weeks, but if you don't, ideally every season. So we have 4 seasons.
Yes.
You do a facial at the start of that season, and it preps your skin for that season. Okay. So, if it was summertime, you prep your skin for the summer. You get the skincare products and the things that you need for the summertime. You may be a little bit more oily. Make sure you got your sunscreen, whatever. As winter, fall comes along, and you may be a little drier. So making sure you have your moisturizers, making sure your skin is prepped and ready for
I was
that.
actually going to ask you about moisturize. What in between facials? Because if I'm coming here every 4 weeks, what should I use? As moisturizer, just because lately I've been a little dry.
So, that means it's the change of weather.
Okay.
So, even though it might be hot outside, still by, nature itself it's prepping itself for that. So, it's, depending. So, what you would do is you would see your esthetician or, and you have a consultation, you get a facial, and then they would recommend what's best for you. Because sometimes you might just be dehydrated, or it could be like you're overly dry and you might need something a little bit heavier and richer. Okay. So, for us, because I do know your skin, we'll probably get you just a day and night cream.
Yeah. Okay.
So that way you could use day and night, and it's all encompassed, and it'll be it'll cover all your bases. Okay. But those are I highly recommend clients are just taking care of yourself and doing like a facial for yourself
treat yourself
every couple of months, or when the season changes. If you can do it monthly, it's ideal. That's when you see the fastest and the greatest results. But at least even seasonally, it's always good.
Perfect. Especially with the season and stuff, kind of in the same vein, holidays coming up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I am kind of a nail freak and love getting my nails done and stuff.
Girl, that's the holiday nails.
Yes, gotta get it. Gas to get it. Nails and toes done. Listen, ladies, gotta get it done. We want to kind of talk about that and also giving it as gifts to people and stuff. And I know a couple of my friends love getting their nails done too as well. And I've been thinking about kind of doing like a nail party or something. I think that'll be fun.
Like
just get the girls together and stuff, but just also giving it as a, we have at-home nail kits and stuff and give as gifts. Or if you're not into the nails, we also have we can give people gift cards. I know to your business, we can give people gift cards to get a waxing or facial and stuff. What do you do for holidays and stuff?
It really depends. But a lot of beauty stuff is really popular during the holiday time, only because sometimes people don't want to treat themselves. So somebody gives it to them, nails, hair, facials, waxing, those kinds of things. I honestly, people say gift cards are, they're not thought out gifts, but I prefer to give those out because at the end of the day, unless you're really telling me, I'm like, here, get what you want.
Exactly.
It's not a big deal, just whatever you want. You buy what you want, and it's so much, it's easier. It's easier than having to worry, are they going to like it? They're not going to like it.
Sometimes they'll send it back if they don't like it. They don't tell you, but they'll send a gift back.
Girl, I'm not even going to call myself out on that because sometimes I'll be like,
guilty.
Yeah, this is great, and not great.
Yeah, no, I
not
get
great.
I know lately I've been kind of a lot of people have been talking about it and I've been surfing it, but Etsy.
Oh,
they do
yes.
a lot of cool
Girl.
stuff. This is my last couple of days I've been on it and looking at it, and they do a lot of stuff.
I love it. Let me tell you, I've gotten some things from Etsy, and it's actually one of my favorite places to shop as far as like getting unique and certain items that you need. Believe it or not, a lot of the stuff that some things that I have in the business and in my shop, I got from Etsy.
Okay.
My decals, my just a really, really great. I've had really good experience. Most of the people, I would say everyone I've dealt with is really professional. Love the stuff. People are like, "Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?" And I'm like, Etsy. Like, Etsy is
place to be.
Yeah, Etsy is the place to be. They have all you name it, they have it.
Yeah, they have jewelry, they have clothing, stuff for the home. They have arts and craft. I was like, wow, this is like okay. And usually I go like Target or something, but I can get everything at Etsy. I'm good. It's a little bit cheaper. I like it. So,
I do too. Cool. It's a cool place. It's gotten more and more popular.
Big time. I wanted to talk about because we're actually planning it and stuff for next month, and as business women, we want to network and stuff. And
you mean this month, girl?
This month? Oh yeah. See, I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
This month.
I'm tired, y'all. What can I say? But we're going to the Black Business Women Rock Conference.
I'm so excited.
The expo, yes.
The expo. I'm really excited.
2017. Very, very excited.
I'm really excited to go and kind of network and see what's going on. We'll definitely let you know how it goes. But if you're interested and you have a business and you want to just network, especially as women, it was highly recommended.
Yes.
It was recommended to me by someone. And so we're just going to go in and try it out and see what.
Have conferences. They're going to have workshops. They're going to have after parties for networking. It's just basically talking about any and everything for business. They're going to have shopping, music, keynote speakers. I think we're going to the one on Saturday.
Yeah, I believe we are going on Saturday.
And that I believe the tickets start at like $50. I'm not quite sure, but you can go to their website, blackbusinesswomenrock.com. And it's over in Torrance, California. I'm not driving, so I can't do it. So you'll probably be driving. But
no, I was like, it looks like I'll be driving.
Yes.
I'm like, and it's not that far away, girl.
Yeah, I know, but I hate to drive. But yeah, Friday they have like different workshops, and it's they have like I believe it's like a $25 all day pass, and they basically just talk about how to start a business from the legal standpoint to tools, and they give you out different like suggestions and give you information on how to get grants for your nonprofit. Also teaching you about different tech apps that you can use to start your business. And I was like, okay, this looks really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely been much better about networking and going to networking events as a business owner. It's highly recommended that you network. You have to. I mean, even if you go out of maybe all of them that I go or I've been to, maybe there's one or two that are more successful than others. But at the end of the day, it's just going and like people recognizing you. Because a lot of times you'll go to these events and somebody might not recognize you or talk to you the first or the second time. But by the third and fourth, they see that you're there and you're serious about your business. Exactly. That's how you meet other people. And then a lot of, a lot of collaborations have come out through networking. As a matter of fact, because I did go out, one of the events was a networking event. Okay. So it was good. Linked up with some people that I might have not met otherwise. Yeah. And it was fun. Like it's one of those things where you get to just meet and talk business. Yeah. And not feel funky
or
about
awkward.
And feeling funky about talking about business.
Have a couple drinks,
girl. Bye. I did.
Just saying.
I know. I know. I did. But it's one of those things where you actually can go out and talk about your business. A lot of times we, when you're a business owner, you always find yourself talking about business, even when you're going out and you don't want to talk about business.
Exactly. You have to.
It's just one of those things. But this is one that you can just be like,
Exactly. And what do you suggest for people when they're going out to these different events? What should they take with them?
Definitely have your business cards.
Okay.
That's like essential. I've noticed that if you don't have your business card, people are looking at you like you're not serious about your business.
Exactly.
You're not about yours. You're just out here,
Plan.
whatever. Yeah, plan. Definitely have your business cards. Definitely be on about, have a really short mission statement about your business.
Okay.
I find that really works really well because some people go, well, what do you do?
Yeah.
You don't want to sit there and tell them like 50 million things.
Exactly.
And this is what it is. Just have a short mission statement and be like, they're like, oh, so what do you do? I said, I'm an esthetician. I specialize in painless waxing.
Okay.
Oh, well, can I hear more about that? Absolutely. But it's quick, it's short. It's not like, well, this is it. And then I'll tell them, and then I hand a business card, say,
exactly.
Here's my business card.
Yeah.
If, have you been waxed? No, I'm kind of scared. Well, this is why I'm here. Come and see me.
Yeah.
You can do promotions at that time.
Okay.
I always have a couple of promotions with when I do that. I'll be like, oh, here, if you decide you want to see me, when you book your appointment, write in the notes, we met at such and such event, and I have a promotion code for you. So you could get a discount or you could get whatever it is. So you could always try to entice people into coming in. You'll probably hand out your card quite a bit. And out of those, maybe one person may show up, but one out of nothing, one is better than 0 out of 0.
Exactly.
And that's all it takes is that one person, and it just keeps talking and communicating and so forth.
Yeah. Perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to go. This is going to be my first big major networking conference and stuff that I've ever gone on. So I'm really excited. Got to give me some business cards. And stuff.
Get your business cards ready and the whole thing. And also whatever. And conferences are really good. And also going to conferences in your industry or conventions in your industry. That's a great way to also network and get that. I go to skincare shows. I try to at least once a year. If I can hit up 2 a year, it's a good year.
Okay.
But at least one. I pick and choose.
Okay.
We have so many, but I pick the ones that I want to, and it's a great way to also network.
Okay.
And it's a great way to meet other people in your industry who may be nearby, or you guys. There's certain things I don't do.
Okay.
There's certain services I don't do just because I choose not to, but I might find somebody that, does a service or something that I could always, I always try them out first and then refer, and then kind of you can network and refer that way, cross.
No, I actually kind of along those lines briefly talk about, because I find that a little annoying. We as business owners, we as women, Black women, I find it sometimes a little sad that we don't support each other as far as other business owners. If you have a business and you don't do certain things, why not recommend someone else who has a business that does that, to help. It's not about, you not getting there. You're bringing everybody with you.
Absolutely.
What's wrong with that?
And I have to say, especially in the beauty industry, that has been one of the hardest things that I find, just in general, Black women, just women in general.
Exactly.
Women in general that do not want to share information, do not want to give things. At the end of the day, I don't care. I'll share information because what's meant to be for me is going to be for me, regardless how much I share with you. So sharing love, and also I think if more women realize the more you share and the more open you are, the more the doors open for you.
Exactly.
Instead of being so closed and, competition. Competition is great. Good, friendly competition. But at the end of the day, there's so many people in the world that there's plenty of business for anybody.
We can all win together. It doesn't have to be no, you can't get this. You can't have that. It's really.
I know. Even when people ask me, oh, how did you? Yeah. What made you do this podcast? How did this all happen? Right? And I was like, it wasn't even nothing. We were just talking in the room like we always do, and we're let's do this. Yeah. And then just doing it, and now just getting it. And now we're people are asking me, how do you do it? I was like, you know what? We're just learning as we go, but just doing it. If there's something you want to do, just do it.
Exactly.
And there's no wrong or right.
Exactly. It's trial and error. You're going to learn. You're going to grow from it and stuff like that. And it's like, if you have a podcast, we would love to have you come on and
please
promote your podcast. And
any kind of business, anything.
You know,
I know we talked a little bit more, we said beauty trends, but today it just seems like to be like the day of business. Like, this is great, especially if you're trying, you want to end the year with a bang.
Yes.
Promote and get ready for your new year. This is the time of the year for me where